You said you wanted to be a YouTube creator. I'm talking about you, Erica. I have been doing YouTube for 8 months. Yay! On the 25th
I never
of
thought
this
I'd be so
month,
empty,
I am
so
making it. It has been a
lonely.
hard month, and also it's been an easy month, and I met some great creators this month. And I am going to show you today what camera I use. I'm going to show you a little demonstration on that. The 2 tripods I use, well 3, one's a little broken. And my planner. And I'm going to space it out through the video. So you're going to watch the whole video. You're not going to skip through, because you know that helps me grow, and those thumbs up. So I'm not going to keep you. I'm going to let you enjoy the video. And here we go.
I'm not surprised by what I found. 'Cause I'm taking just be. Don't take it. Taking just don't be.
Now I finally made it to my desk. And you know what? I bet you the coffee cold. It's lukewarm. I'm so glad that you came back to my month number 8 of being a YouTube creator. I know previously I talked about YouTube work is hard. It is. It's hard work because you got to set up a camera. If you never did that before, you better start learning. And the lighting, making sure that's right. And then if you have on eyeglasses, you don't want that ring light to be in your eyeglasses. But to me, month number 8, the most important thing was scheduling. I have been setting up a schedule. And I love Passion Planners, okay? You have to order it from passionplanner.com. I have been using them for years. I have tried to get away from them. But this planner, I'm telling you, it is amazing, amazing. It has the weeks, it has the months, big months right here. It's just phenomenal. And then it has each day. Okay, and what also I like is, and then they have this elastic where you just close it. I love it. Oh, you just don't know. I have no personal life. I have not cleaned up. I have not cooked. And when I cooked, it's been so rare. Okay, so I know now I really have to take time off and balance my personal life with this work life, because that's what it is. I was retired, and I still consider myself retired, but when you're with YouTube, it is a job, okay? But what's really neat with being retired, we may be older, but we have more time on our hands. And also what I learned was to come out of my pajamas. I would be in my pajamas all day long. So you really don't feel like you're working, you just relax, but you need to get stuff done in a timely manner. So I knew what I had to do. Catherine Manning told me months ago, she's another YouTube creator that's phenomenal, is she had to start learning. Dress like you're going to work, and even put on your makeup. Whatever you do to go to work, you do it. I might not have shoes on, but I got clothes on. So that really helped. And I really start scheduling my day. Now that's really great. That's from my exercise in the morning to my meditation to whoever networking channel I go to in the morning. And just a scheduling of, should I order groceries, which I did today? Should I be filming and what I should be filming? So, and then when do I get off? So it's going to be about 4 to 5 o'clock. I had 4, but I think 5 is going to be safer. And then I start at 10 o'clock. So I just think that's a great schedule. I know on Tuesday I'm gonna have to work a little later because my live is at 4:15. So probably I won't get off to 6:15 on that date. But Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Yeah, I should get off earlier. Tuesday's the only day that I would be getting off earlier. But yeah, I woke up this morning, did my exercise, came back home, took my shower, got dressed, and then I came in and I started looking at my calendar. I looked at my paperwork to see what I had to do, and I am doing it. I am going to make 2 videos today. I may not get to edit them, but I'll edit them tomorrow on Tuesday for sure. And also this lets me know when my group meetings are, my networking, my personal life, you got to go to the dentist, whatever. This schedule is going to really help. And I know the best laid plans, I know, don't always go the way you want, okay? Because I'm already about an hour off. So, you know, I do get that, but I've got to get some consistency in my life and not have YouTube 24 hours a day. I'm going to talk a little bit about editing because I always say when I came to YouTube, I didn't know how to edit at all. Okay, some people don't edit. They just fly by the seat of their pants. But I like to edit. I really like it. You know, some people do and some people don't. I really like to edit. I think it takes me longer than it should. And I know now I got epidemicsound.com. I'm telling you, that's going to be one of the best music. You don't have to worry about copywriting. I love their music. Okay, and it's like 140 something a year. So it's not a lot of money. Okay, but that's just phenomenal. That helps me so much with my editing. I can add beautiful music in there and I just love it, or sounds that just ups your video a little bit more, and even I'd be dazed, you know, listening to it myself. And also too, I'm going to talk about the equipment again. You want to make sure you have your equipment. I wanted to share my tripods with you. I have 3. One is broken, that is holding the camera. You can't have too many tripods, I can tell you that. But I'm going to share my first one. And this one is really neat because it does overhead shots. Okay? You know, you can be cooking or you can be doing something on the table, filming. So this is really neat. And then what happens is I just untighten. You see the button. I untighten it. I tighten it. Wait a minute. Yeah. I just untighten it. Okay? And also what's neat is it has this little orange dial, and I unloose this, and look what happened. And then if I wanted to come back up, I just tighten it right back. And then also it has, I call it a horseshoe. You just untighten the top. And it has this little screw up top that I tighten the camera on. And it's a 1/4 screw. It has different screws for different cameras, but seem like the 1/4 screw. Oops, sounds like it's gonna rain. It started thundering. And all I do, I tighten my camera on here and I slip this back in. That's, I must have tightened it back. Okay, and then I tighten it back and the camera stays just like that. Okay? And then the legs, which is really neat, they have these, you just unloosen the dials, tighten them back to hold it, loosen this, and you get the idea. And on all 3 sides, it even goes higher than this, okay? But I'm just showing you the demonstration. And then you tighten it back. Loosen this one, tighten it back. I remember when I first got this one. Oh my goodness. I'm like, what the hell, these legs gonna come down. And this, I didn't tighten this top piece up. But this is as tall as it gets. And, okay. So that's the first one. Now we got Big Daddy. This one is heavier than the other one, okay? And also, let me show you about the screws, because I had to get an adapter for this, because this has a 3/8 quarter screw, and this is the size screw I need, the 4th. I didn't even know they had adapters for this. I really didn't. And also, this one can even get taller. Remember that dial on the other one? I just unscrew it, and there it goes. This is Big Daddy. And tighten it. Do I have it tightened right? Okay, we tighten that back. Now, what I love about this one is fast. This is the one you take with you. You just do this. Okay, say if I'm gonna set it up, look at that. That's a lot faster, huh? Than the other one, and lock it back, okay? And I just wanted to share that with you, and I'm gonna share something else right after this. And it gets better and better as you go along, because then you start knowing what kind of equipment you want. You know, a camera. Okay, I have the Sony ZV-1. They call it ZEV-1. This was the newer one a year or two ago, but you know they always come out with something really fast on electronics. But I like it because on the back, it flips out. You just pull it open like that, okay? And if I don't cut it off, let me cut the power button on. And then it just comes right up, okay? And I love that. And all I do, if I'm gonna film myself, I turn it around to me, okay? And then if I'm filming something, I don't even have to have this out, okay, when I film. But most of the time when I film merchandise or anything, I use that, okay? It has an anti-shake. It also has, they call it C1. It'll blur the background in the back. And let me tell you, I don't know a lot about cameras, okay? And the Sony also, it comes with a little stand. This is like extra money, okay? And you can get this camera anywhere. You can get it from Best Buy, Amazon, anywhere where they sell cameras. And then it becomes a little stand, okay? And what's neat about this stand is it has photo on it. So you don't even have to touch the camera. It'll shoot the photo. And then also movie, okay, when you want to film. And then also that C1 I talked about to blur the background. And then just so you don't happen to hit anything, it has a lock button, which is really neat. I really like this camera a lot. But you know, this is my first camera, so I don't have anything to compare it with. But one thing I can say, if you really have not worked with cameras like I have, you need to learn the settings. I'm still trying. I am trying. There's so many YouTube videos out there, but I would love to learn it one-on-one with someone right in front of me, okay? But I do, the Sony. Oh, and then also it comes with this little wind. You know, it keeps, if you're out in the wind, it's like a horseshoe and it goes in here and slide in. You could just slide it back out. And I forgot about that. And I purchased this separate, okay, at Amazon. And this right here, it protects my investment. That's why I really like it. I just take it, unscrew it, and I'm making this harder than what it should be. And I just set the camera right down in here. And you have to put this in a certain way. You have to put it to the side. and it holds this. Oh, extra battery. And I also purchased an extra charger, and also the battery came with it. And all you do is just slip the battery in the way that they tell you, and you'll be good to go. Because you're going to need an extra battery with this camera. I'm going to tell you, it goes through batteries. And I'm sure other cameras do, but I would love to try another camera. I would love to start knowing like, maybe I don't like this camera as much. Maybe I want a different kind of camera. Maybe you want two cameras. And a lot of people say that they are not going to get a camera until they start making money on YouTube. And some people just can't outright afford it. But I say if you can afford it, get you a camera. The phone is fine, but you'll end up using both. I use my phone and I use my camera. The camera just makes it so much easier, and it saves you so much time. And you want to make sure that you get a lot of storage. I got SSD cards, but I'm going to start. I want to get one of the big storage boxes. I'm going to start doing that because you want to make sure that you keep everything that you tape. Okay, just because YouTube is here today don't mean YouTube's going to be here tomorrow. And you don't know if they may end up losing all that hard work. And I mean, it's hours and hours. So you want to make sure that you always have storage right by you. And the next thing I want to talk about, and I talk about so much, is networking. You want to make sure you find some really good friends, YouTube creators. And there is also, which is phenomenal, is people on YouTube that don't even have a channel and they support you. I have 2 or 3 people that do that. So it's just not YouTube creators sometimes. Okay, and then when you start doing lives, you're going to need moderators. So then you're going to have to find people that you really trust, because you got to be careful of moderators that you choose, because they could do so much to your channel, because then you're giving them a key to open up your channel. So make sure that you trust and you ask before you make them a moderator, because I've asked and some people don't have time, because being a moderator, that's a responsibility, and then you want to make sure that you're there, when they're there. And then we're going to talk about watch hours, which I'm going to talk about, because I'm telling you, as soon as you become a YouTube creator, start working on your watch hours. We worry about those 1,000 subbies. They gonna come. Them 1,000 people, you gonna get those. Okay? But them 4,000 watch hours, you're going to have to work for those. Okay? And then once you make quite a few videos, start putting them in playlists. Okay? Because once you put them in playlists, you can even look on my channel on the home page, and if you look up, you'll see playlists. And hit on that, and then you'll see kind of how I set them up, like 5 hours, 10 hours, 20 hours. Because some people only have 5 hours worth of videos, and that's the one I want to switch, make it kind of even. Or some people got 20 hours. So then we switch off. They run mine, I run theirs, okay? And even the subscribers that come to my channel, they also look at my videos from beginning to end. Okay, because those 4,000 hours, they take a while to get. Okay, so you want to make sure that you do that. And I'm going to end this with saying, we want to build our house slow. We want to make sure we have a strong foundation, because once we build it, those 1,000 subscribers are going to come. Plus more. And again, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, because that helps me grow. And you know what I'm gonna say.
Don't take it personal. I ain't lying, I ain't hiding. I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time.